Today I'm getting ready as I will be doing 5 models today for their photo shoots in Times Square. I'm using the Calecim Hydration Cream and I'm actually placing it on my ring. I've got a bit of dermatitis where my ring finger is, so I put some on there as well. I'm also using the Calecim Eye Contour Lifting Cream and placing that underneath my eyes as well. Both of these products are in my Shop My. This is the Embryolise. So I've been using these products while I've been in NYC because it has been very, very cold and my skin is really dry. So it's just drinking up these products and just needs a lot of hydration. Once again, placing it that on my ring finger as well. So what I'm going to go in with is 2 shades of this Element 2. This is the Airbrush Foundation. I've used this a couple of times while I've been away just to give myself a little extra coverage. Now it's a very thin foundation because this is what I use in my airbrush machine. So you'll see that I'm just sort of stippling it in, using this brush a little bit like a beauty blender and really getting a better coverage. I kind of wanted to have a little bit more coverage today while I was working, just looking a bit more professional. I'm using one of the Morphe brushes. This is the Ariel range. It's the foundation brush. So just pressing that into my skin and really just making sure I get a nice even coverage. And I'm going in with a little bit of a darker shade. This is the number 8. The 2 shades I used before were 6 and 4. And this is the number 8. So I use the contour shades as much. I actually just use a darker shade. This is the contour stick by Merit in Seine. And I'm just really using it to frame my face, bring a little bit more warmth into the face, and brushing it in using the same foundation brush. So just pressing it in there. Now I'm going to use the little flush balm. This is also by Merit, and I love this. It's called Beverley Hills, and it's just a cute little flush of color on the cheeks and lips. This is one of the MAC paint pots. I love these paint pots. This one is in ochre, and it's just a really nice beige shade. Great way to prep the eyelids before I do the eyeshadow. So I just place that all over using the Charlotte Tilbury Sophisticate palette, and this is a really matte like white color that I've used to set those eyelids. And then I'm going in with the medium brown and I'm just sweeping it all over the eyelid and up into the crease. So I'm just after a really nice matte look tonight, or today I should say, and I'm just placing it in and just blending it out with one of the BK Beauty blending brushes. I also have these brushes linked in my Shop My as well. So just blending it up right up into the crease. I'm blending it quite high up into that crease to really help open up the eyes and underneath the eye line as well. So as you can see, I placed that whole color all over my mobile lid. Going in with the darker shade, and I'm focusing just on that outer corner and up into the crease, and I'm not lifting it too far onto the brow bone. This is just going to create a little bit of depth in the eye socket there and just a little bit more drama. Really felt like I wanted to have a little bit of more of a dramatic eye. I'm using the Caviar, which is a black gel liner by Youngblood, because I thought, again, adding some drama to this look, I thought black would really go because I'm wearing a gorgeous black knit dress by Moss. I'm placing this also into the tight line, so right along the top lash line and then up into the tight line. Once again, my small baby wing. I love adding that. And I will actually place it right on that inner corner as well. And I'm going into the waterline as well. So my eyes started to water a little bit doing this, so just be careful when you do that. Once again, going in with that darker shade and just really amplifying that outer corner there, just adding that little bit of weight and just really making those eyes pop. And then going back in with a blending brush and blending it through the socket. So this is the Rumi Cosmetiques mascara, and this is in black. Yep, so I'm just sweeping it through my lashes. Yep, and blinking down. This creates a lot of volume and also length. This is the Rumi Cosmetiques brow pencil, so I love it. Again, the spoolie wand at one end and the color at the other, just defining those brows from the outer corner and moving through to the inner corner, and then really just making it look like they are little brow or hair strokes. And then I will comb them back through with the spoolie so that they're nice and even. This is the Ardell, so it's the brow gel, and I like that, just holds it in place. Now on the back of my hand, I had a little bit of the NARS concealer in custard and also a little bit of the foundation that I used in the beginning. Because it's quite watery and thin, I didn't want to have a heavy sort of look underneath my eyes. So I've gone for something that's just a little bit lighter, and I'm using a really, really fine fluffy brush to blend this out. So it's not heavy under the eyes, it's giving me that brightness that I want, but not going to sit in my fine lines and wrinkles. So this way it's just that little bit more natural, and I'm just sort of blending it all off with the foundation brush. This is the Airbrush Bronzer by Charlotte Tilbury, the number 2, and just really framing the face where we had that contour earlier. And then I'm going to go down the nose as well. This is the lip. Now this lip pencil is from, I'm pretty sure it is Mecca Max, or it's Sephora, but it's called Classy, so I'll have to make sure I get the name right for that. But it's a really lovely colour. It's quite a deep shade, but I thought it would add, again, that little bit more drama to the look. This is the Rice Setting Powder, Mineral Powder by Youngblood. So I'm just using this to set the makeup and just sort of get rid of any of that excess dewiness, especially around that T-zone. The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Blush is just gorgeous for this look. So I'm just running that up high on my cheeks and also high onto the eye sockets here as well, just to create a really cohesive look. So my hair has just been sitting in that little headband, and that really helps to sort of create a little bit of lift through the front. I'll let this dry as naturally as possible. But there you have it. That is my look for today.